around it. B-roll right there.
Delish. Black coffee. Anybody wants to give me a coffee, it's just black. Okay? Hey, what's up? It's Brandon with NCC TV, and today we are on site at the Mountbatten project, replacing these 3 windows behind me. We've got Terry on site from Everflow. He's going to be the lead installer, and he's going to be going through the installation process with us. So you've been installing windows for 35 years? 35 years.
Yeah, roughly 35 years it started, yeah.
So you're kind of like the Miyagi of windows, like Cobra Kai. This is like Cobra Kai today.
There you go, yeah.
We're going to be with our sensei installing the windows. So specifically, these windows are a wood framed window. Are they a metal clad or are they wood outside as well?
Wood brick mold outside.
These windows specifically, was this a good design? What's the difference between the new windows that we're going to be putting in versus this wood system?
Well, besides being wood can rot. PVC windows are going in. PVC does not rot.
Right. Where's the failure point in this window? I see that the pane basically ends here. So we've got this section between here to here, basically, that I would assume is mostly wood.
It's all wood, yeah.
So was that kind of our biggest failure point?
The inside usually is not too bad. It's the outside part that fails.
Okay.
The rot from the weather and, not
Water,
keeping up with
moisture.
paint and whatnot.
Yeah. Right, because you have to constantly paint it because it's a wood system.
Yeah.
The installation process, from what I can understand, is obviously we're going to take these windows out and put them in, but I know that there's a lot of things that need to happen within that timeline of insulating them properly, sealing them from the outside. There's a lot of different things that you can do wrong when you're installing windows. So run me through what the installation process will look like, all the way from removing these windows to installing and cleaning up and heading away.
Yeah, for sure. On a normal reno, you have your trim on, you come in, you cut your paint lines, you pull your trim off, you go outside, you pull the brick mold off, which holds the window in from the outside. It's nailed in, pull it off, remove the old window, prep the new window to go in. There's a snap cap, it's called a Reno brick mold. You put your screws through it. That's what holds the window in. You put the cap back on after you're done. So you set the window in place, shim it up at the bottom, get your screws on your brick mold, and then you spray foam. I spray foam the outer edge, probably about 3/4 of the way, and then I use a bad insulation just to hold the insulation from coming in and push it towards the outside.
So step 1 would be remove the window, pull the brick mold, pull the window out. Step 2 is essentially prep the new window. So do you put a sealant bead around the
Yes.
outside brick mold?
We'll caulk actually the wall before we put the window in, put a heel bead on it, and then we'll put the window in and then caulk around the frame of the window for the brick mold.
The caulking that we're using, what is this material that we got here? Thermoplastic sealant. So is this a paintable material?
It is paintable, actually. It's paintable. It lasts a long time. It doesn't get hard. It stays flexible.
Oh, so this
Good
is
for
perfect for
windows,
outside.
For expanding contraction.
And so is this something you would buy at like the big box stores like Home Depot or Lowe's?
We buy it from our
From a
local
supplier?
suppliers,
But you can't get this sealant at...
yeah. I'm not 100% sure if you can get it from Home Depot.
I've never seen anything like this there.
Yeah.
Super extra good, bubble free. Okay, so step 1, pull the window out. Step 2, we're gonna run a bead of sealant around our new window on the wall.
On the wall, yep.
And then we're gonna slam the new window into place. There is a 2-piece brick mold. So there's a little clip that we're gonna pull off, and then we're gonna fasten our screws through equally all the way around, sealing this sealant to the home.
Exactly, yep.
And then when we come inside, we're gonna spray foam basically right to that sealant line to seal that gap. We're gonna spray foam right into that corner, and then that spray foam is gonna build and come this way, and then we're gonna tuck batt insulation to hold that spray foam in place.
That's right. Yep.
And so what that does is basically creates a completely sealed unit. And these windows, I bet you, isn't there like a fog test or something? that you can see the amount of leakage from a window?
You can do that with an air test. Yeah, they use smoke.
So I've heard that we're actually creating more problems inside of homes because we're not preparing the mechanical system.
Yes.
You know, it's important in most houses that you're putting this much efficiency in to ensure that your mechanical system also matches the efficiency of the windows. So in this home, luckily the customer already upgraded and installed an HRV system, which will help control that airflow and manage the efficiencies as things get better. Back in the day, these windows would leak a little bit and this house would flow and function as a, you know, mid-efficient home. But as we put in a high-efficient furnace, high-efficient windows, we're creating more problems. And so it's important for us to make sure that the whole mechanical system kind of coexists with those upgrades. So we're gonna let you get to it, Terry, and in a couple hours, we're gonna have 3 new windows in.
We will, you bet.
Sweet, let's get after it. All right, we are finished up at the Mountbatten window installation project. I want to say thank you to everybody who's supporting us and subscribing to this channel. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go to our YouTube page, subscribe today, and hit the bell notification. We've got hundreds of videos coming out over the next couple months, and we want you to take advantage of them. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.
Go on tree, all the way down. I got it.
So this is like sushi.
Low expansion foam.
What if I put this on the lens? It'd probably be screwed. Don't put it on the lens. I remember the Karate Kid when I was a kid watching the show. So then when I explained to him Karate Kid, he didn't even actually give a shit. But he was more interested in Cobra Kai, and so for a short period of time he wanted to do karate. But big people can't do karate. Like, we can't kick. That's as tall as I can kick. Oh yeah, it's a roundhouse. That's all my kicking. I gotta get back to the gym. Anyway,